Well, hi there, it's Brooke, and we are going to decorate my downstairs, my family room, for fall. So I have been playing around with the mantle. I took everything off that was on it. It was just that bowl and some candlesticks and a wreath. So I took all that. I have been playing with that, but then I also want to do a little bit up on my cabinets and on my cedar chest, and then a little bit on my entertainment stand, and kind of change out my pillows. And I'm going to use one of the Target tiered trays that I made to put on my end table. We are going to get that done here. So I hope you enjoy. I haven't done a lot just to decorate the family room. So hopefully I can do it with you and it gets all folly down here. And then it'll be folly down here, right? So I will see you in the video and let's get to decorating. Okay, I wanted to show you my mess I have made. My greenery out. There's a fall wreath that I have. Those are for upstairs. They just got unpacked down here. I kind of put my gray and copper stuff over there because I was maybe going to go towards that. And then this is just more greenery. Here's all my pumpkins. I took out all my like green pumpkins because I just kind of wanted to do orange down here and then do orange and burgundy upstairs. So that's why there's no green out here. This is all signs. This is stuff maybe for my tiered tray. That's for my upstairs. That's upstairs. And then over here is kind of the stuff I was messing with for my mantle. And then I got pillows over here and pillows over here. So I've made a mess of my basement and we are going to get it decorated and then clean this up. I grabbed my wood cleaner. We're just going to clean as we go here today. I'll turn the lights on. The focal point for my mantle I wanted was a picture. So I picked this up off of Kirkland's, and what my thought was to like lean it on here, and then I wanted to put like my wreath up here. Well, that's a bit much. It's like the wreath touches. Like if this was smaller, if it was like cut in half, then yeah, I would totally do that. I've done that for other holidays. But this was just a little too much. So I thought about returning this and then going with just the wreath and different things. But then I got to thinking, what if I hung this up here on that hook and did it like that and then decorated down here. So I still have that picture up there, but I can fill it in down here better with the things that I wanted to use, and the picture's not like taking up all the space. So the picture was one thing that I really wanted to use. And then also this garland from Hobby Lobby was the other thing I really wanted to use. And so I was messing around with this. And I ended up cutting off the ends and a little bit of extra off of one end. And I kind of have it. So I propped it up on the sides here. And I just have it draping. Oh! Draping along here. I was thinking about doing something that draped really long, but then I really like this color. I don't know, it just really reminds me of like fall time. And I've used it for spring, like Easter. I don't know, it just has that like, I don't know. It's just a nice green. It blends with a lot of things. And I have been kind of like pulling it apart and trying to weave these so they look not so mushed up together. And so my next piece, I really like to use the tray. I would say it's more of a tray than a dough bowl, but it's kind of shaped like a dough bowl that I picked up at Kirkland's. And I am just going to offset this one a little bit because I have some jugs and pitchers that I want to put over here. And when I was doing the pumpkins, they were just a little short. So this is just a piece of wood that I have that I just stick in the bottom of things to raise things up. It was like extra from our play set for years ago. So I cut it in half so I can use it in a variety of places. And then I wanted to just kind of stick with that garland of stuff. And I have 2 of it, and I cut one all up to use in my dough bowls. And then I kept this one for the mantle. So I just took 2 long pieces that I had and looped them, one in the front and one in the back. And I will mess with this a little more once I get those pumpkins in there. So since it was mainly just like orange pumpkins in here, I just stuck with the orange pumpkin kind of theme. So I went through my array of pumpkins, as you saw, I have a fair amount, and just picked out ones that were similar in color but had enough variation that it, you know, created a pumpkin patch. So I grabbed 5 of them. I took the main one, and these are all from the Target dollar spot, except for these 2. These are Hobby Lobby, and I think they still have them. Well, I got this one this year. This has a pick on it. I stuck that one in the middle, and then I just went out from there till they fit nice. And I kind of messed around with the greenery till I like it, so it kind of looked like I had a little bit of a pumpkin patch in my tray here, my bowl. Okay, so the next step was I had my 2 vases in my picture. So this is just a vase from forever ago from Target dollar spot, and I kind of wanted to add a little bit of the copper in. I was going to add more, so that's kind of why I separated the copper items, so I could add a few copper around here. This is the new picture from Hobby Lobby. It's just a nice kind of creamy off-white. It looks good. I do have to take the tags off of there. We'll do that. Just let's get it going here. I kind of figured out what I wanted in this jar right away, and that was I have the orange and green leaves from Hobby Lobby, and I just had 2 of them, so I went to Hobby Lobby and grabbed 1 more. Now these are really long, and they have a couple extra picks, so I cut them down, of course, and then I cut off the picks, so I just have little stems of these and then these big ones, because the little ones kind of like went into the jar, and I didn't really like that. But I think it's cool how some of these are almost tie-dye on there. And then I went through like 1,000 different florals in here when I was just using the wreath. When I pulled out this picture, I knew what needed to be in the picture, which is sunflowers, of course. And I haven't seen a lot of sunflowers this year. We got a lot more corn around where I live than sunflowers. But these are just from Hobby Lobby. Again, they come in a bunch over by the regular floral section. And I did use these last year upstairs, but I think I'm gonna go with those more orange and burgundy ones to match more upstairs than the yellow. So I put that in there, and then when I stood back, it looks unbalanced. I do like an asymmetrical look, but I still like it to be balanced. So I went and got some copper candlesticks, and with the black truck up here, I thought it would be better to have a pop of black with the candlesticks, and then I'll be able to use those more than the copper, because I use black more in my decor than copper. So I went and looked at the ones at Hobby Lobby, and I like them. They're a little cheaper than this, but I've always wanted these hearth and hand candlesticks, so I finally just went and got them. Splurged just a little. These are still not too bad. This one's $8.99 and the other's $11.99, and then there is a third smaller one, but I just grabbed the 2. And then these are just the, I want to say, 12-inch candlesticks from Hobby Lobby. And I still got to take off the plastic, but to get the idea. So now I'm going to come stand by you, and we're going to look and see if I want to switch my candlesticks around. Okay, I love this so much better than when the wreath was up there. I love the sunflowers. That just adds that little bit of touch. And then I could add a little bit of yellow down here with the copper. I am going to keep my black and white pillow. And then I just have this Give Thanks pillow from, I don't know where, I think it was Kirkland's, but it could be Joann's or Target too. And I just like to put that in there like that. Okay, so let's make sure we can see my pumpkin. So I'm loving it. So I'm gonna go through, this has 2 hangers on it, and I'm just gonna put a piece of wire on it so it hangs on that screw better for where I do my wreaths. And then I'm gonna take the plastic off of the candles, and I'll give you the final reveal at the end once we've done everything else. So I'm gonna do that quick, and then we'll get to decorating the other little bits I got down in the family room. I'm all finished with decorating the family room. I made my little tweaks so I got it just the way I want it. And now I'm going to show you the final reveal. I hope you enjoyed my little family room decorate with me. I'm loving how it turned out. Just simple, but those like oranges, and then throw a little bit of yellow in the greenery for fall. And I got out my like cozy blanket on my cedar chest, and it's just a little more cozy down here, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. And I'm so glad I got to use that picture. That just, I don't know, sometimes a shower's all you need to get some great ideas. So hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.